Okay, hey everyone. It's time to start the next phase of the truck build. If you're wondering what happened to my eye, I accidentally punched myself in the face with a ratchet handle the other day. It wasn't all that awesome. But what is awesome is that now we get to walk out and bring the truck, the black truck, the F350 that we talked about, into the shop to kind of get it started being torn down and getting prepped to be putting, kind of the heart and soul of that truck into the 450. So the first step is to get it into the shop, right? So we're gonna go out and we're gonna do that. Getting in this truck is tough, because we talked about the fact that I think a tree fell on it, but it's pretty brutal, and trying to get in is tough. Yeah, kind of. So I'll flip the camera around here so you can see what I can see. So, if you go up to where I can see, it's not a whole lot. I really can't see out the window. The roof is kind of in the way. I mean, visor and steering wheel are almost level. And then even outside of that, it's very, very difficult. I don't want to hit the shop or, I got to park this thing, so this isn't going to work. I got to figure something else out.
What are you doing?
It's not going to work that way.
You have a different plan?
Just small. We need a small thing we got to fix.
Oh, geez.
No, this is basically standard procedure here. Oh, look at this. Got a spoon. I need that guy. All right, problem fixed. Now we can see. All right, the donor truck, the 2015 F350, is now here in the shop. We're gonna get it racked so we know we can always, put it back on the rack, and then start the disassembly process. I think my first personal goal is to get the bed all torn down and ready to go, ready to be pulled off. And I'm actually going to use that for kind of like my scrap metal bucket for now, and maybe offload that to a trailer at some point. But yeah, it's now in the shop. Awesome. So the first step we're taking on this truck is we're gonna put it on the rack, but we decided that we're gonna take these side rails off so they weren't in the way or could come off easy. But one of the bolts is rusted and it doesn't want to come off, so we're gonna try to persuade it. All right, here we are, current progress on the teardown of this truck. We got the fender flares off. We need to clean out the back of it. We got the running boards taken off. The goal for the day is to essentially have the whole bed ready to come off the truck. Everything disconnected, everything unbolted, bumper off, tailgate off, everything ready for the bed to just come off the truck. All right, quick update on the progress here. We got the bumper off, the spare tire out, the bed supports all disconnected. Working on trying to get this bed unbolted, and also cleaning it out a little bit. Well, we got one out. It was difficult, but we got the one out. And then this one, it's sort of hard to see in there, but it gave a little bit, and I took the wrench off and saw these little metal flakes, and I thought that maybe my socket had broken. But what actually had happened is that the little tines or the grooves inside the bolt all snapped off. So it's just a round hole now. It doesn't have anything to grab onto. So we moved along, tried to get the next one, and yep, that one did snap the socket off. So now this guy's broken. I mean, we were putting some force on it. We were using a 1/2-inch breaker bar, 2-foot 1/2-inch breaker bar to try to get these bolts loose, and they're just not coming. So we're gonna have to try something a little bit different. All right, so all the bolts are out. It took a little more persuasion than I was hoping. Ended up having to cut them out after breaking two bits. I got only one bolt out proper. The rest had to be cut out. But now the bed's all loose and ready to come off the frame after I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. All right, the bed is detached, and then also both bed sides are cut out around the flares. I jiggled the bed up a little bit to make sure it was completely detached from the frame, which it is. If any of you are like me, always curious like what tools people are using. So to cut these out, I used a Sawzall here, and then a really neat double cut metal saw, and it has two blades on it that are going opposing directions. Both of these actually, I think I got from Harbor Freight. But yeah, that double cut saw has been super helpful. One of those things that I wish I would have bought years ago. I think this about wraps up this section of trying to get the bed detached from the frame. For now, I'm going to leave it on the truck and probably just use it as storage for all the other parts that I take off that are going to be gone to scrap.